Good morning, everyone. Today we are on day 13 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And I am going to scrap this picture again with two other pictures that were taken at the same time as the one I did for Tegan. And this one is for Annabelle. And she's one of my bonus grandchildren. So, did I already say the sketches by Lara Moss? And it will be up here. I just have to figure out where my finger is pointing. Okay, so it has the background, and then it has a strip of paper here and a strip of paper here with the title here. It's got two pictures here and one picture up here. So I've already got one for the bottom. And I liked the Halloween picture layout that I did with all the tearing papers, so I did it again, and I got it done before it rained. So it hasn't rained yet, but it's supposed to rain. So anyhow, I'm going to get this out of the way. And what I'm doing now, it only showed one strip of paper there, but I am doing layers. And I told you before how it's just not Halloween without green and purple in it. So I am adding my green and my purple. Gotta have my green and purple fixed for Halloween. And I'm kind of getting it close to it and close to the edge, so it's almost covered up. And then I'm gonna tear up a little bit because there's orange underneath. And so I'm going to kind of show that a little bit. And the picture is going to be over here, so not too much is going to show in that area. Okay, and then here, I'm going to put the purple at the top. And again, I'm just keeping it very close, and then I'll tear down some to reveal the little bit of orange, and you'll be able to see the purple a little bit more there too. Okay, so my picture's gonna be over there, so I'm not bothering too much with that. And I'm just I've already shredded it with my Tim Holtz shredder. I don't remember if I showed that the last time, but it's like this, so it's got lots of places where there's razor blades. So just whatever feels comfortable in your hand, I guess. But I know that people have said that they've worn them out. I rarely shred. And now that I've shredded, I know why, because it sure makes a mess. I know I used to, I love vintagey looking things. So I used to antique a lot of things. And like if I made cards, I kind of made them vintagey. If that's, I think that's a word now, because I think I've heard somebody else say it. You know, there's certain words. I heard the other day that there's some words that they've added to the dictionary, and one of them was MacGyver, and it's like, that's for all us people that have to MacGyver ease. Okay, so this is going to be at the top, and then I already have this one done for the bottom. And I put green at the bottom because of grass. I put purple at the top because of sky. I'm sure it doesn't matter. But that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So now I'm just going to tape this down. And it looks like I'm using a lot of tape. Probably needs it when you do layers. So I'm going to make sure that I can still see some of my plaid, and it actually works out where it's kind of framed within the black part, so I like that. Okay, and I'm making sure my pumpkins are right side up because this paper is directional. Okay, since that worked out, I'm going to do the same thing here. And do the same thing. I never thought about this, but That's just one of those happy accidents. Okay, and I got the paper going the right way. I was going to do purple and green right next to each other, but I thought, oh my gosh, that's so much. And this way, there's a little variation in the color. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and put down my photos because I know where they're going to go. Kinda. It's always kinda. I'm going to use Wicked, so I need to save enough room here so that I don't cover up Annabelle because she's right here and she's the one at the lights. So I'm going to keep that in mind as I'm, you know, decorating her, since it's for her book. And I know I'll probably have to squeeze some dimensionals underneath these because once you start adding the shredding, it becomes very dimensional. So even though I'm pushing it down, some of it pops up and I have to do that later. So keep that in mind if you're doing that. So I'm giving it more tape than what I usually do because usually I just, you know, I do glue later so it doesn't really matter, but just to keep it at least taped, or, you know, while I'm working on it so it doesn't get away from me. Because sometimes I play with stuff and it's like, oh, it starts sliding around. Okay. Oh, I gotta pull up my cheater page. Okay. Just a minute, I'm still here. Because I kind of have it laid out. But then, you know, it's like you. Actually, I see it in my head pretty good, so. But I want to make sure I have this in the right spot. Because I kind of tried to squeeze it a little more together. So actually, I think I need to pull these up just a little bit more. Now that I push them down really hard, I think I want to pull it up just a little bit more. Because I like the, even though the sketch has the pictures pretty far apart, I kind of like them just about touching. It's that whole collage thing. It's one thing I really loved doing in school, was doing the whole collages. So I'm going to get them pretty close together. Okay, and I got to leave enough room for everything to fit. And I do squeeze this little stamp in here, so I'm going to figure that's pretty close right there. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put this Wicked in here so I have it. It's funny because I hadn't taped these down when I did my little my planning, so then it's like everything looks so weird because you got such a mess. Okay, now I wonder if that's enough room for me to fit this down here. No, it's not. And this might be committed. Might be committed with this one, I'm not sure. Let's see. You know, sometimes when you pull something up, it tears and then all of a sudden you're committed. Boy, that even sounds kind of wicked. Okay. I really don't want to take away from my torn paper. Let's see, how far can I get it? I think I might just go ahead and leave this because I like this where it's at. So I pulled it up a little bit, but I'm going to let it cover it a little bit, and I'll just put some dimensional tape underneath here. I mean, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. Because I do like seeing that little bit of orange on the black. And I'll need a little bit of another piece. What do you guys do to clean your scissors? I know Janet always uses excuse me, the Goo Gone or something like that, I think it's called. I have some of that. I used to try to use like 91% or 92% or whatever it is alcohol, and that sometimes works, but you know, it just depends on how bad it is. But I know my Goo Gone's almost gone, and I've had it for probably 20 years. And I never used it too much for anything. Okay, so I'm gonna put this right down here as low as I can get it. And even though it's covering up some of the wicked, I think you can still tell what it is. Okay, and then what else do I have planned for that spot? Oh, I have a brad for down here. I guess I don't remember this as much as I thought. A lot of times I can just do it without even looking, but sometimes I need to look. Because you got to have a plan, otherwise I would be here forever. Because it takes me hours to do the planning of this. You know, whatever you're working on, as I'm sure, you know, it looks like, oh, I do this in 20 minutes. I know you don't never think that, because I know it all takes you the same as me, you know, hours. Okay, so I've got this little stamp, and I've tried to, you know, even though, you know, I'm using different papers, different stickers, I kind of try to get the girls' things where they each have something that says "in the moonlight" because of how the picture looks, and something that says something about carving. Okay, so I've got this "in the moonlight," and then something that says October. So, and so I've got this boo here. Now I'm gonna stick this. I'm gonna work towards the middle. Oh, and I've already messed up. What did I do with my? Oh, here it is. I've already messed up because I want this here. And oh my gosh, am I gonna do this all day? I'm gonna pause for a minute. Okay, I'm back. Okay, you know how the last time I did the black doily, and it's like, I don't even know how come I have black doilies, but I love them underneath the Halloween thing, so it's like I am gonna use it. Because otherwise, you know, when am I gonna use it? So I am gonna stick this underneath here, even though I had to pull that up. Okay, because I know I really liked it underneath the last one. Let's stick some more tape there. Okay, now I'm gonna stick this back in here. I just really thought it was cute how it looked. And I thought the house thing was appropriate since they're in the house carving the pumpkins. And I'm gonna just stick this back on there. Okay, and now I've got this boo that I am sticking on this side. So I'm gonna work my way back to the middle. And I've got this where it says pumpkin time. And I've got this little, I have to kind of plan these at the same time because I want to still be able to see that it says pumpkin time. Oh, and I don't have any tape there where I want it to glue or stick. Okay. I don't know if you all have watched Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, where she describes, where she highlights some videos every day, or people's pages every day. And it's amazing how everybody's layout can look so different. Well, you know, just having different papers and stuff like that really can change up everything. But I love seeing them, seeing all the different ones. It's like just seeing different sketches, because it's amazing how you think, oh, it looks the same. No, it does not. And I've really enjoyed watching it. There was a couple days that I had missed. I think I missed like 3 or 4 days right in a row. And then Like then I had to kind of catch up again. Okay, so I've got, it says October Memories, and then down here it says Little Monsters. And so I'm gonna kind of stick that down here. And then I've got Carved Up. And do I want to put that down here? This is one of those ones that's like I want it in here, but I kind of want to put it down by the picture. But I kind of have it, so where did I have it on? Tegan's. Here's Tegan's, where, you know, it was their same day. Where it says carving right up at the top. So I think I kind of want it up here just because of my whole balance of, you know, odds. So it kind of just, I just want to stick it up in this area so it doesn't mess up my odds. Okay, I think I'm going to stick it over here. Because, you know, I've got my 3 things down here, so I don't want to mess that up. Okay, so now I kind of move that, but it looks okay. Okay, and what else do I have for up here? Okay, I have this little, another little Brad. And I think I'm going to stick that here. I have a little pumpkin face. I think I'll stick this over here by the boo. And then I have some little hearts. And I think I wanted the bigger heart. Where is that at? Okay, I'm going to use this one. I seen it was going to rain. Well, when I was shredding my paper, I was afraid it might start raining. But I thought, well, if it rains, I'll just get some of those little spots on my paper, which I mean, it's like I don't really do mixed media, but I kind of wanted to spot things up. But I guess I won't be doing that. It's like the thought of making a bigger mess than what I have now is more than I can stand, I think. Okay, so I'm gonna add some brads. I'm gonna do some green because it looks like there could be a little more green in this. And so put a couple over here. Oh, and you know, it's not gonna stick, so let me see if I can kind of make a plan where I'm gonna put them. I'm gonna put one here for sure. And maybe one here and one down here. Because I'm tired of hunting them down because I lose them. Because they fall off when they're hanging up. I'll have to send Annabelle's grandma a message so that she can watch the video. Oh, I've taken apart my, this is what happens with it almost every single time, but I keep it together. Okay, and where else do I want to put some dots? I think we definitely need some down here. The big one here this time. And I think, do I want it any place else or keep them diagonal? I think I'm going to leave it like that. I think it looks good. And that's it for today, and I will have close-ups at the end, and I'm hoping I can get one more of these done if I can figure out which one I'm gonna, you know, it's like sometimes you look at a sketch and you think, okay, let's see, I have one big picture or two small, you know, so sometimes it's just working out the layout where it will look good with your pictures. But I really love how my two Halloween ones turned out. And it's something, usually I don't get to do Halloween ones, but they've been so much fun. Because usually I just do the theme of whatever they're dressed like. So thank you for watching. There'll be close-ups. Oh, and remember down below that there's a list of all the other people. There's a link, and it will take you to where all the other people show their stuff. And some of them will have videos. Some of them you'll just see their sketch or their page. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.